Let's face it.
The baths are bustling. Now that Nikador has fallen, the soldiers in the city can finally catch a break.
The show begins. Have you heard? Seems like we're all waiting. I don't know how long I'll be able to live like this.
Is that Lady Treby and Lady Trianne?
You must have forgotten. This is a precious relic from our hometown. Trianne, this is a counterfeit. Nothing is impossible. We are fragile too, but we still got through those. Why won't you buy it? If someone else gets to it before us, we'll miss our chance forever. Calm down, Trianne. You need rest.
Please, there's no need to fret. If you need more time to make a decision, I can put this aside for you until tomorrow. Or until you're ready?
No, it's alright. Trianne is just... She'll come to her senses tomorrow. We'll be off first. Trianne is just... what? Trianne, you've forgotten! You've forgotten all about Mama! Mama gave us something just like this before! Trianne...
See you tomorrow? I hope you two patch things up soon.
See you tomorrow. May the winds of fortune bless you.
It's so hard to understand.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, could you tell me what Lady Treby and Lady Trianne were discussing just now?
Oh, it's Miss Castoris. It's been a while. Well, see, I have a little hobby of collecting handicrafts. When Lady Treby and Lady Trianne walked by earlier, Lady Trianne happened to catch sight of it. But Lady Treby believed it to be a counterfeit. She said it couldn't possibly be from Yanisopolis. The likelihood of such fragile glassware surviving the Chrysos War is... For some reason, Lady Trianne became awfully upset after...
I see. Madam, would you mind selling this trinket to me?
Certainly. It's just... if it...
I understand. Feel free to name your price.
And what might your concerns be, my friend? Fine. I'll sell it to you at cost, as a sign of goodwill, Miss Castoris. Just promise to support my...
Much appreciated. Thanks for helping me out. I'm not one to venture out often, and while I have some savings, it takes a lot out of me to even talk to people, let alone haggle. Had you not been here, I would have been set back plenty. The authenticity of the piece isn't important. I've long wished to show my gratitude for Lady Trianne's care, but I haven't been able to come up with any ideas for a suitable gift. Still, this trinket is admittedly rather fragile. I will have to make some adjustments and stitch it onto wool felt to protect it. That way, no matter how much Lady Trianne runs around, it won't break easily. Alright, back to business after that little detour. Let's keep moving. Don't stray far now. We've already kept Lady Aglaia waiting long enough. seems your friend arrived before us.
Welcome, Cass. And you as well, trailblazer from beyond the sky. For all that has happened, it was never our intention to drag you two into the battle against Nikador and jeopardize your safety. To express our gratitude for your kind, trailblazing endeavors, we would like to present you with the highest honor of Akima. This is the dew of divine blood, brewed from crops nourished by the blood of the Titans. It is said that only 12 bottles existed. The last 3 were back in the days of prosperity. Cities fortunate enough to acquire it regarded it as one of the greatest treasures, and now, in keeping with tradition, Akima dedicates this drink to our esteemed guests from beyond the sky. Very perceptive, Mr. Dunhung. Your heroic deeds have proven that you come in good faith. With the dew of divine blood as testament, we wish to forge an alliance with the Trailblazers.
Wow! Gray and Danny have sharp eyes indeed. You'd make outstanding members of the Twilight Courtyard. No need to worry, by the way. I can tell from Lady Aglaya's tone of voice and micro-expressions that she's being genuine. Not only are you guests from beyond the sky, but you've also done so much for Akima. You're practically heroes to us all. Lady Aglaya would never subject you to Aquila's judgment.
Hyacinth, thank you for taking care of the wounded of the past few days.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. The patients are very cooperative when we attend to them. I'm just thrilled to see them all going home healthy again. Oh, it's Cassie! Oh, I've missed you. Miss! You can't say that! Lady Aglaya should always be Lady Aglaya. As an acolyte of Aquila, I'm here to bring healing light to the world. Plus, I've heard you're also children of the distant skies. Fate must have brought us together. Can we be friends? I'd love to hear your tales of the sky. And oh, it's a rare occasion that Akima presents such an invaluable gift to guests. Lady Aglaya, may I have the honor of tasting it too?
Of course you may. Esteemed guests of Akima, please believe me when I say that this gift carries no hidden agendas. As for the matter of the Alliance, you need not give me an answer here and now.
You're mistaken. The capable Lady Aglaya doesn't need my help with things like this. Oh, yay! Then I'll get started on my questionnaire.
allow me to do the honors. This young lady is Hyacinth, assistant lecturer of the new sporists at the Grove of Epiphany, and head nurse at the medical institution known as the Twilight Courtyard. Many of the Chrysos heirs suffered injuries during Nikador's attack on Akama, so the Grove sent Lady Hyacinth to treat the wounded in Akama.
But what I'm really good at is helping people sort out what ails their mind and spirit. If you're ever feeling troubled, come find me. A little sunbathing in the courtyard will chase all your worries away. Well, it looks like everything's sorted out now. The patients have also all recovered. I think it's time for me to head back, Lady Aglaya.
I would love to keep you in Akama for a few more days, but I would hate to provoke the ire of the Grove. As it happens, Akama intends to send a messenger to the Grove for updates about the research on the Black Tide. We also want to communicate our desire to discuss the retrieval of Circe's core flame at the earliest convenience.
Oh, that sounds pretty serious. Lady Aglaya...
No need to fret. We won't put you on the spot. Trian will be going there as the diplomatic messenger of Akama.
I happen to have a few questions for Professor Anaxa as well, regarding the missing Titan Thanatos.
If you're not keen on just sitting around, Miss Trailblazer, why not go with him? The Grove is a picturesque place, perfect for sightseeing.
That's a wonderful suggestion. Come visit the Grove, Gray. I'd be delighted to show you around.
In that case, do bring this spindle along with you. This tool, called the weft, is used to spin thread and has been passed down in my family through generations. Though it doesn't see much practical use nowadays, it's become a symbol of great significance. In this respect, it is the perfect token to represent my will. If you encounter trouble at the Grove, just take this out and show it to them. While you're in the Grove, the golden thread of the weft can also render all things around you visible, regardless of whether they're corporeal or not, allowing you to see things as I would. Castris knows this too. Make good use of it. Trian is already waiting for you at the outskirts of Akama, so I won't keep you any longer. May your journey be smooth.
I'm glad to be in your company again, miss.
Oh, I came here with a colleague from the Twilight Courtyard. I've asked her to pack her luggage in advance, so she's already waiting for us by the city gates. Let's go meet up with her. Look, there she is! And Lady Trian. But who's that they're looking at? Did something happen, Clementine? Oh, that's a serious injury. Miss Hyacinth, this man was discovered by Trian! Trian was in a bad mood this morning, so we went to the outskirts of Akama for some fresh air. But then we found him collapsed on the roadside. Trian knows the city has good doctors, so Trian brought our new friend into the city to look for a doctor.
I was waiting here for Miss Hyacinth when I bumped into Lady Trian. But by then, this man was already in critical condition, so I had to perform some emergency treatment first.
These wounds, they're caused by the Black Tide. This is bad. Clementine, prepare a ward for this man at once. I'll treat him myself. It's a miracle he's still alive. Consider Gray, Cassie, and Trianne, would you mind making your way to the grove first? Once this man is out of danger, Clementine and I will join you. As a healer, I cannot ignore those in need of medical attention.
I understand. May fate have mercy on this poor man.
Trianne believes he'll get better. Everybody, follow Trianne! Fly, fly, fly away from Akama!
Let's see.
Down this road we go, to the skies we fly, leaving Akuma behind! Little Cass, little Gray, are you ready?
I'm ready too.
Okie dokie! Everybody, let's hold hands to the front.
It's harder than I thought to sew gemstones onto Wolfeld.
Cass, memmy, memmy, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem.
Mem wants to try sewing. Here, why don't you give it a go? Sure.
Memmy, mem, mem. Mem, cheer, mem, mem.
Oh, this is amazing. It seems as if their voice has become more intelligible after the battle with Nikador. After spending the last few days together, I feel like I'm gradually gaining the ability to understand what—
Mem, 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 memmy, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, memmy, mem, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, 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 mem. Memmy, mem. Memmy, mem, 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 mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem. Memmy, mem. Memmy, mem, 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 memmy, mem, memmy, mem. Memmy, memmy, mem. Mem, 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 mem. Ah, memmy, mem, mem. Mem, 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 mem. Is everybody awake? Little Gray, little Cass, and a little pink puppy? Puppy? Memmy mem 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 mem. Memmy mem 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 memmy mem 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 memmy.
It's already action hour. Lady Trian, I hope you're well rested. You were talking in your sleep. Did you dream of many things?
Sleep talking? What did Trian say?
Something like, Mommy, doll with sword, let's fight together. We'll be brave.
Ugh, it's so embarrassing. Please don't make fun of Trian.
Of course not. Wasn't Lady Trian's mother also the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis?
Uh-huh. Mama was the strongest holy maiden in all of our history. She also gave us the prophecy of deliverance. And she had red hair that looked like a cute red mushroom. But Trian can't remember what Mama looked like anymore. Not even in the dream just now. Memmy mem. Memmy mem 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 memmy mem mem. Memmy mem mem mem. Memmy mem mem. Memmy memmy mem mem memmy memmy mem mem. Memmy memmy yummy mem. Memmy mem mem mem. Memmy mem memmy mem mem. Memmy mem 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 mem. Mem mem boom. Memmy mem 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 mem. Memmy mem mem. Mem. Trian thinks that's a great idea. Can the pink puppy help Trian out? Memmy mem. Yay! Then I'll call you Little Memmy from now on. Memmy mem. Memmy mem 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 mem. Memmy mem 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 memmy mem. Mem. Me mem 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 memmy mem. Memmy mem 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 mem. Memmy mem 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 mem. Okie dokie! Trian remembers that we need to help Aggie ask the big tree whether Cersei's would be willing to visit Akama. If we follow this woven trail and keep going upward, we'll reach the grove in no time! Mem. Memmy mem memmy mem?
Legend has it that whenever they requested an audience with Cersei's, Nestia would always come to the meeting in a long white dress. As the warps and wefts of the dress came into contact with the ground, they turned into paths and stairs. May this romantic path bring good tidings to Akama.
Let's see.
Look! A huge tree! Ma'am. Ma'am.
It's the Bough of Rift, the divine body of Circe's. Flora began to grow where they planted their roots, and this flatland basin upon which we stand gradually became a large verdant. A long time ago, Thalesis, the first scholar, led the masses to build a garden and courtyard in the forest, naming the site the Grove of...
Trian knows this. Everybody says that was how this big...
Something feels odd. The Grove has always welcomed scholars, yet... it seems... Please don't speak such words once we're in the confines of the Grove.
Maybe everybody's still asleep because classes haven't started yet. They don't want to be disturbed, so they shut the...
This place is too quiet.
Oh, Trian found it! Every entrance on the other side. What could it be? Wilbur's eyes are so sharp!
I knew you would find it.
Just itching to chop it up.
The courtyard of Storky should be just ahead of us.
Let's see.
The show begins.
Let's see.
As I expected, something's not right here. Not to mention that this whole place is also eerily quiet. There is no way she would have neglected such an important...
Hello? Is anyone there? Huh, no one's here.
have an idea. Lady Trian, could you lend me that golden spindle? Do you remember? Lady Aglaia said this. While you're in the grove, the golden thread of the weft can also render all things around you visible, regardless of whether they're corporeal or not. This is achievable because the grove is not only where the roots of Circes are, but also where the chrysalis of gold manifests. Oh, Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection. Well, these lines are documented in the Handbook of Nestia's Priests. So, if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to draw power out of this butterfly exuvia with the golden thread.
There isn't a reaction. Did it not work?
But that shouldn't be.
Mem. Memmy.
Is that a white dryad?
Mem.
No, it isn't a white dryad. It is the shadow of a dead white dryad.
Dead me, Mem. Shadow?
Strictly speaking, these white dryads are still plants. They only gained sentience as a result of Circe's blessing of equality. But their sentience is minimal when compared to that of humans. However, this also means that the golden thread has definitely connected.
But what happened to them? Why are there only tiny shadows of them left?
Mem, can you read their memories?
Let me try. Mem. Black cloak. Mem. Sword toward the great. Mem.
I have a bad feeling about this. The deathly fog of Thanatos is fast approaching.
Oh! Trian will be on high alert!
Let's see.
The smell of death is becoming more and more intense.
Let's see.
There.
This looks really scary.
No, it's neither of those. This is a creation of the Black Tide. Such creatures are formed when living. Everybody, stay alert.
Should we inform Aggie about this? Mem. The monster is alive!
Trian, please hide behind us. Miss, let's do this. As expected, the words black, sword, and cloak. They're talking about the Black Tide.
Let the value cook!
Show me what you could never hesitate!
Watch your head.
You defeated it!
To think the Black Tide has spread this quick, I'm afraid a world where strife has fallen is far more dangerous than we ever imagined.
Oh no! Does this mean that Akuma is also in danger?
Looking at this mess, it seems the scholars at least succeeded in fending off the first wave of it, but at what price?
Lady Aglaya, after a few days of surgeries, both made
Thank you again, Hyacinth, for your heart.
the scarring of his organs was especially severe, a result of the Black Tide's corruption. It's a miracle.
Don't stress yourself out over this. You've already... Treeby, I have some things to tell you as well. There's something strange about where he is not Akuman. The way the stitches on his clothes are hidden is quite...
The Grove?
Now that I think about it...
Trian just got in contact. The Black Tide has invaded the Grove. We haven't detected any survivors, even with the help of the Golden Thread.
The Black Tide is posing an even greater risk. Can they tell where the core flame is right now?
We see it. The core flame is still there,
But... what?
but they can't say for sure whether the Titan has also been corrupted.
Please let them know that for now, the most pressing task is to identify the core flame, and find Anaxa. Unless something went terribly wrong.
They've set off. Please.
I pray for this.
Aggie, how do you know that Anaxa is still alive?
I know that man all too well. If that blasphemous performer knew that he was not long for this world...
Is this a joke is what...
No, I'm being serious this time. We're facing threats from both within and without Akuma. The merciless carnage may have ceased, but Akima's... They may have even prepared the gallows from which to hang us already.
You mean...
Even if the divine authority of strife is as yet unclaimed, the Black Tide is advancing more rapidly than I expect. Alas, it's too late. The Council will likely take this opportunity to do something.
All right. Should I inform
Not for now. She must be exhausted after performing. That being said, based on that, it's likely he is the only one who managed to escape from the Grove against all.
Everything will be fine. The
How should I put it? Lady Aglaya doesn't trust Anaxa at all. Despite being a chrysosaur, Anaxa resolutely believes that titans and prophecies are a load of nonsense. During our regular citizens' assemblies, he always votes to oppose the flame chase journey.
Trian knows the answer to that. Everybody says that Circes, who symbolizes reason, is the most tolerant.
Yes, that is how we formed an agreement with these titans who bear no harm toward humanity.
With the exception of Orynyx, that is, they didn't lend us their power.
That is true. It's also fortunate that these gods weren't corrupted by the Black Tide.
Trian believes Circes will be alright. After all, so, Little Gray and Little Cass, just leave the task of finding Anaxa and everyone else to Trian.
Good idea. In that case, please bring the Weft along with... Please promise us that you'll take care of yourself.
Okie doke. If Trian gets in trouble, we'll look for all of you. In return, if you get in trouble, remember to call for Trian, okay?
That's the other thing I wish to mention. Do not open the gate unless you have no other choice, Lady Trian. Your body is not in good shape at the moment.
Okay.
Of course, we know that. After all, Lady Trian is a demigod, the most powerful among all of us. Remember all those brave heroes and the tales you've heard.
Mm-hmm. brave Trian shall clear the way for all of you! Memmy mem memmy mem mem. Memmy mem mem mem. Memmy mem 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 mem. Mem mem mem. Memmy mem mem mem.
So many monsters.
Memmy mem mem memmy mem. Memmy mem.
Upgrade configured. Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Memmy mem. Memmy mem. Mem mem mem. Memmy mem.
Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself. Oh.
I can't open it. Save your energy. Yanis's power is far stronger than we could ever imagine.
Are you serious? Just a mere door, and your first instinct is to call on the gods? Before you try unlocking the door, perhaps you should first find a way to clear the fog that clouds. My name is Anaxagoras, one of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, and the founder of the New Sporists. Before we go any further, rule number 1. Do not call me Anaxa. Rule number 2. Never interrupt me. Silence is golden. The person standing here and conversing with you right now isn't the vestiges of a memory. Rather, it is the culmination of the greatness of science through the wonders of alchemy. I have shattered my soul and transmuted it into gold. Nothing is impossible. Having said that, alchemy is not omnipotent. That's because my precise calculations account for every possibility. I also know that you have already discovered the cause of it, but that is where you're wrong. While the Black Tide was still approaching the Grove, only a small fraction of the scholars stayed behind with me to defend the Grove. But since you have accessed this message, something unforeseen must have... And now, the objective is complete.
Miss, judging from your reaction, Professor Anaxa? That's a lot. Yes, that seems like the only good... Perhaps they were just unable to treat... You don't have to take that too seriously. For some reason, he's especially particular about his full name. Professor Anaxa theorizes that all beings originate from the same source and have a similar composition. It is an extremely complicated theory, provided that... It is located at the top of the giant tree, but making our way there. Right. Let's... Alchemy is truly incredible. No, you didn't imagine it. I'm afraid that someone's probably nearby. Found it. The voice is coming from over there. No. It seems to be coming from somewhere even... Let's go check it out.
Regardless of what you do, a stone won't be able to speak. Such a lively little bunny. You even smell a little familiar. What a smooth-talking child. I'll accept your praise.
Who are you? Keep your distance and identify yourself.
The scent of Thanatos. I recognize you. Idonia's renowned goddess of death.
Since you are aware, stop provoking the authority of death. Answer my question.
Baring your fangs at me. How cute. Just call me Calypso. I greet you on behalf of the 7 sages and the...
Be careful. Even if the head of the Lotophagus has never... The weft could not detect her presence just now. That would be out of the ordinary. Let me test her.
Do you mind if I join your...
That would be rather inappropriate for someone who isn't even willing to reveal their real self. Forget it. However, I'm going to ask you some questions.
A pop quiz? Well, that...
What was the topic for the grand finals of the 752nd Great Debate?
Is a flying arrow in motion or at rest?
Who was your representative?
Medea. She went up against Phynon of the New Sporists.
Who won?
Nobody won because the 752nd Great Debate never took place. What I just mentioned happened during the previous debate. Phynon emerged victorious and obtained his 10th consecutive debate wreath. Also, to alleviate your worries, I shall provide you with a piece of information that's more valuable. Anaxa the New Sporist is still alive. I saved him. This dumbfounded expression of yours. As the saying goes, seeing is believing.
I'll keep my eyes on...
Oh, that's truly an honor. As long as we can get the water wheel So, the solution is to awaken this heart.
You want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
Is that the Chamber of Purifying Tears?
You have a good memory.
Why exactly did you...
My intention should be obvious. See that shallow pond over there? Water lilies grow there. Initially, Cersei, all the two of you have to do is to cross... Indeed. Could it be that you...
We can retrieve it, but I advise you not to waste your time on any...
Oh my. Besides, the bow is essential for awakening the heart and drawing water. You're overthinking things. Although it would be absurd to say that I have no other motive. I'm simply making use of this opportunity to... Now is not the time for me to elaborate. As a student of Anaxa, equivalent exchange.
I cannot deny that, Miss. Since our interests are aligned right now, it's better for us to do as she says, if you unfortunately turn out to be her ultimate target. Please don't...
All or Stream forth, the gleam of old.
There are Ichor vessels stored here.
Man!
smart.
Let's hope that this is not a trap set by her. So this is the Golden Bough of Vows. I hope that...
So lustrous and...
Mem Cal. Memmy mem mem. Memmy mem mem. Memmy mem.
Understood. My apologies, Pink Bunny.
Memmy bunny mem. Memmy mem mem mem.
Is this the legendary Golden Bough?
There's a secret passageway behind the pond. It's faster if we take that path.
How do you know this place so... well?
Well, I'm one of the 7 sages after all. We're here. Could you... Now, can our little goddess perform that?
Huh?
That being the oath of Nestia's priest.
Right. Got it. Oh, Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection.
Mem. Memmy lit up.
It's just an ancient promise, so what do you think?
That is... indeed true.
You look like a sad, lost puppy. Even if this is indeed, therefore, why don't we just put
Yes.
Great. Then, let's ride the water.
However, giving us half-truths is not the right attitude for co-op. Furthermore, according to the principle of equivalent exchange...
Ah. I really can't bear to look at your sad expressions. I'll allow each of you to ask a question.
Memmy mem mem. Memmy mem mem mem. Memmy mem mem.
Well, in that case, miss...
As I've previously mentioned, I'm one of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany. If you think that this answer is insufficient, then I'll add to it. I'm the leader of the 7 sages. Well, it's your turn now, little goddess of death.
My question is... was your previous answer the whole truth and nothing?
There's no point in making this unnecessarily
That applies to you as well. However, we do not harbor any hostility, Lady Calypso. If you want us to work together... with all due respect...
Is that so?
Then please lead the way. After all,
All right, all right. I originally thought that you were just a beautiful flower planted in the mortal realm by the hand of Shadow. But now,
I'll just consider that a compliment.
Indeed. I'm complimenting your charming naivete. All right, go ride the water wheel. I'll wait for you up there.
Mem.
Speaking of which, don't you also have a red-haired companion?
Mammy mem. Mammy mem mem mammy mem. Mem mammy mem. Mem mem mem. Mem mem mammy mem mem. Whoa! It's little Gray, little Cass, and the pink puppy!
Lady Trianne, are you all right?
No! Trianne flew high up into the air so the monsters couldn't reach him. Yup! The spindle that Aggie gave us is so he's near the treetop. Even but, since Trianne was alone and...
It seems like Lady Trianne did. Anaxa is indeed still alive, and he's at...
Huh? Calypso? Oh, so you found a survivor! Mem! Mem, 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 mem. Mem.
Coming and going without a trace.
Oh! Actually, Trianne also...
This is...
Yup! Trianne found it on a branch not long ago! Memmy... Trianne doesn't think so.
Lady Trianne, where is the aura gathered at right now?
It seems to be...
The Dome of Devotion. Calypso, just what are you hiding?
Spring forth, the gleam of old blades.
Dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all!
It's coming! Are you the West Wind? Let me go!
Enemy data secured. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
No bullying allowed!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Another blood debt repaid. Stream forth, the gleam of old...
Feeling lucky.
Insane numbers! The golden thread is vibrating more and more violently!
Everyone, let's be even more cautious.
The gleam of old... Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
There's no one... Hold on. The butterfly of divine... That can't be. Was it for fending off the black tide?
What exactly is this butterfly of divine
No. How should I put it? It's considered a safeguard, for legend has it that someone can only pass the trial of the butterfly by proving they possess pure and unselfish...
But how are we going...
Sorry, but even I don't know how. After all, this is a secret among secrets that only a select few in the entire grove, and rather than worry about this, Lady Trian...
No. That unknown thing seems...
Perhaps we can try again. Let's see if the butterfly will still react to the golden bough of vows, if it's indeed the token mentioned in the legends. There should be a Let me give it a try. Oh, Nestia. With the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection. Lady Trian, and even Mem?
Little Gray, little Cass, Memmy, he is about to burst!
The voice seems to be coming from the Star Chase atrium.
Little Gray, little Cass, Memmy, I'm fine.
Lady Trian, what exactly happened just now?
Trian and Memmy were looking around to see if there were any mechanisms near, just as they went to take a closer look at that.
I see. Let's get a move on. The orbs belonging to Ornyx's priest should be nearby.
Memmy. It's connected! Let's hurry! Memmy is already bouncing around due to the heat!
Seek, and you will find.
Oh no. I'm starting to smell something delicious.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Commencing support. Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Underestimate.
It's on me.
Destined for oblivion.
Easy. It's alright. Trian only just flew down.
I'm glad that everyone is all right. Speaking of which,
A remnant of Nestia's core flame. To get to the throne at the treetop, gather the embers before you with the golden bough of Val.
Whoa. Where did you come from?
you finally appeared, Lady Calypso.
Yes, it's been some time. The battle just now was a true delight, and I feel quite elated. It seems like I'll really be able to rely on all of you to
Lady Trian, how does the golden thread react to her?
Obviously. After all, the fragment that you picked up just now is completely unrelated to me. All right. Just do as I say.
Another trial.
But we have to go to the treetop to find Nax anyway.
I've got a hunch. Come, let's collect. According to Calypso. How incredible.
Feeling lucky.
Numbers.
It seems like you managed to gather the ember. In that case, just offer it to the divine butterfly.
It'll be fine. Let's...
It's a success! Path has appeared.
I'll be back shortly. Of course, our promise still stands. But now, it's time for me to sacrifice. If the West Wind ever ends, let that be the place where we reunite. Farewell, my love.
Lady Calypso, this is...
It's nothing much. Thank you so much for your help. Now, it's time for me to fulfill my part of...
Well, in that case, I can start. You're... actually Cersei's.
Oh, my. The children of humanity have passed the final trial. I was wondering when you were planning to expose me.
The riddle-like trials. Your distrustful yet sincere character, referring to Nestia as your love, and the head of the Litophagus is actually called Medea, and not Calypso.
Since you knew from the start that I was not who I said I was.
Because I did not believe that Cersei's would walk this world in a human form. I was also afraid that the Titans were also... To make a claim, one must have evidence.
Excellent. To think we were able to gain a new
Well, shouldn't you also tell us why you went through all the trouble of setting up the...
Oh, the reason's quite simple. I needed your help. And just like how you were wary of me, I had to ensure that you were not villains who were trying to get their hands on the core flame.
Is this threat related to the Black Tide?
Indeed. And it's even more related to that lost item from before. It's as I could not do anything about them. I split my body up and escaped to avoid harm. Indeed. I split it into 3. As for the last one...
What? Do you mean that you're using such a method?
After all, the scholars of the Grove have always been willing to lay down their lives, especially that heretic named Anaxa. He did not even hesitate to tear his soul apart. His way of thinking was so out of the... Of course, this also meant that I was able to conceal myself. What a smart little bunny. This way, I'll be able to regain my true form. And you will be able to bring the core flame and your teacher back to Akama. We'll also take down...
But... Cersei's... Aren't you the reason Titan?
Even if I do not have the authority of strife, I'm still a god. I just need you to buy me some time against the warrior's blade. Excellent. Turn the golden bough of vows into firewood. I'll leave it to you, children of humanity. May you be blessed with good fortune.
It seems like... a fierce battle will be inevitable.
Don't worry, Trian will protect everyone!
Ahead lies the Luminary Throne, and also the battlefield that we're about to step on.
Memmy, what's wrong?
Is this Professor Anaxa?
No matter. All I have to do is to place this body for the sake of Emphorius. Die with me, Titan.
Cersei's was right. He's indeed here.
Who is this black-robed...
Everyone, brace yourself. This must be the hunter reborn from the Black Tide that's the Black Sword and Cloak. The owner of the piece of cloth. The North Wind that sent over the deathly fog of Thanatos.
You're not demigods. Stand down or die.
Run!
He has already discovered us. Let's do our best to buy time for Cersei's.
Trian will also protect everyone!
Miss, only this time, may death protect us. Be careful.
One slash. Two slashes. Three slashes. Enough.
Who exactly are you?
Do we still have the upper hand? Ready for another? Enemy data's net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack! It's coming! I feel that flame! Let me go!
It's on me. The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Predestined for oblivion.
So powerful. Cersei's was right.
Enemy data's net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack! I feel that flame! Let me go!
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
We have the upper hand. Delivering one!
The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Offer your souls to the fire.
Not good.
Be reduced to
In that case...
Can't be killed in a single blow. You are indeed no ordinary human. How annoying. Children of humanity, don't waver now. Let's just destroy them. One by one. Since the ambush failed, it'll be difficult to find another opportunity.
Professor Natsa? No. It's Cersei's.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Enemy data's net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack! Underrated! Is it coming? I feel that flame! Let me go! Commencing support.
Sure.
Still waters of oblivion.
That was tough.
I'm truly...
This is bad.
Century Gate, open!
was a close call. Thank goodness that we returned to Akama unharmed.
glass. My head... it still hurts. Sorry. I know you... told me... not to open the gate.
Please don't blame yourself, Lady Trianne. If it weren't for you, we would have already met our end at the Grove.
I feel... awful.
Lady Trianne, you haven't been well since you woke up.
All this noise and commotion. Akuma hasn't changed a bit, has it?
Are you... Professor Anaxa?
There's no need for doubt. The Titan no longer speaks. It is I, Anaxagoras of the Newsporists.
Indeed. You are the only one who would refer to yourself like that. Professor, let me be frank. The mission Lady Aglaya entrusted us is to search—
That does not surprise me. And now, I'm a survivor who witnessed the entirety of the disaster, as well as the defenseless bearer of a— Are you going to bring me to Aglaya to fulfill your duty?
That is indeed my duty. But I prefer not to present you to her as a captive or spoil of battle.
Fine. There's no need to make your life difficult. But I have some things to take care of first. The families of some of my fellow Grove Scholars live in the Holy City. Before we meet Aglaya, I want to visit them.
Because Lady Aglaya will probably be against it.
Let me guess. That woman will not only prevent me from visiting the families of the deceased, but will also suppress any information about the Grove. She's always been that cold-hearted. My fellows at the Grove gave their lives defending the Core Flame and fighting the Black Tide alongside me. Their families...
You intend to do it without her knowledge?
Do you really think that woman would treat me well, even if I behaved and proved my loyalty? I wouldn't mind seeing a bit more anger on her face. Are you going to stop me, Castorus?
I will accompany you, but please understand that Lady Aglaya has her own considerations.
You truly have the makings of a fine scholar, putting yourself in other people's shoes like that. Let's go. I won't go overboard.
So, after all these years, you and Lady Aglaya are still...
Neither of us is narrow-minded. You should know the root cause of our conflict.
Stream forth, the glee. Hello. And you are?
Hello. If I'm not mistaken, you are Kalinicus's wife, right?
Yes. Oh, are you a messenger? No wonder I haven't heard any news for so long. There's been a change in personnel, hasn't there?
Ma'am. Kalinicus passed away a few days ago.
So,
Huh?
Yes. He meant...
I see. I'll select some of his possessions and pick a nice resting place for him.
Please...
I come from Kremnos. Death and sacrifice are things I've learned to face with composure. You know, Kalinicus, even though he was a scholar, he'd always ask me to teach him how to fight whenever he came back. Isn't it funny that a Chrysos heir like him wants to learn from an ordinary person like me? I've been prepared. There's nothing to be sorry for. I was once a warrior, and I'll find my way back to the battlefield someday. With the coming coronation of the new king of Kremnos, I'll take up my lance against the creatures of the Black Tide, and...
Oh, hello, young ones. Is there anything I can help you with?
Are you the father of Kenani and Artakama?
Ah, yes. Did my daughters cause alas, forgive this old brain of mine. Both of my daughters graduated long ago, and they are now scholars at the Grove. As I get older, memories from years past tend to blend together. What's the matter, young one? Why so quiet? Did my daughters really get into some trouble? If they refuse to apologize, just let me know. Their old dad can still talk some sense into them.
What should we do? I really can't tell him.
Mr. Fabio, the Black Tide took Kenani and Artakama.
What?
They fought until their last breath against the Black Tide to defend the Grove. As the Chrysos heir stationed at the Grove, I failed to protect them. Mr. Fabio, if you're upset...
Don't put it that way. Even if my Artakama wasn't one of the Chrysos heirs mentioned in the prophecy, she was still a heroine.
What's wrong? I'm busy. There's a lot going on in the city, and I've got my hands full.
Mister, we're sorry to bother you, but...
No, wait, Lady Castorous, did Lady Aglaia send you because of some mistake I made at work?
Keep your cool, Titus. I'm Anaxagoras from the Grove of Epiphany, and a colleague of your father, Old Titus. A few days ago, your father passed away.
Wait, what? My old man died? That's no shocker. At his age, he was due for the River of Souls any time. Just up and left me behind. That old man. I've been telling him for ages to stay in the Holy City and enjoy his retirement. But no, he just had to go off to that grove and mess around with those scholars. Still wouldn't budge after all those arguments. That stubborn old thing. I already got him a retirement home and was waiting for him to come around. All my effort is wasted now, and he didn't even give me a chance to say goodbye. That bull-headed old man.
That is it. That's all the colleagues' families that
Good work, Miss. And Professor Anaxa.
Let's go. Take me to see Aglaia.
All right.
Feeling lucky.
Numbers!
Miss Castorous, my lady, you're back.
Hello. We have an important matter to discuss.
My apologies, Miss Castorous. Lady Aglaia has just informed me that she has no time to receive anyone at the moment.
That's just great. She refuses to even see me. Answer me this, friend. Did Aglaia order you to take me directly to prison?
Who are you?
Please don't jest. It's possible that she really is busy. Let's wait here a moment, and I'll...
It's fortunate we don't have to confront that woman while I'm hauling around this sick body. Castorous, and this friend I haven't gotten the chance to know, I'll take my leave for today. That Titan made a myriad of adjustments on their own. My head still aches from that. I don't want to stay a second longer in this noisy city if I can.
Please be careful. Akama isn't the Grove. This place...
is covered by her golden threads. I know. That woman is extremely confident I won't escape her grasp. Don't worry. As I said before, I'll mind my behavior.
Miss, so many unexpected things happened on our journey to the Grove. We truly had no intention of putting you in danger, let alone face the Black Tide head-on. The Black Tide is not just an enemy of Akama, but all of Amphorius. Even back when the forces of strife coveted the Holy City, their warriors still undeniably halted the Black Tide outside Castrum Krymnos. Nikedor's core flame now sits vacant, and the Black Tide has returned. The Grove is an academic city with the best understanding of the Black Tide. It shouldn't have. The trial of strife is imminent. Lady Trebe once traveled across thousands of cities in Amphorius to repel the Black Tide. But even they have no recollection of this powerful enemy in all their journeys. Perhaps the fall of strife has triggered even more terrifying events in unseen places. As for me, I detected a strong stench of death from that entity. But it wasn't because it had a connection with Thanatos. I'm afraid it's purely because it has sent countless others to their deaths. Speaking of Thanatos, Miss, you must have an idea of the curse I bear. Yet when you caught me in the Grove, I'm curious why you weren't affected by my power. My apologies for the abrupt question. For all, Miss, you must be tired after being on the move.
I'd love to go in and take a look.
What's wrong? Is there trouble at the Grove?
Yes, I sensed something. It was fleeting, but very... Trianne used the Century Gate again.
Can you see what's actually happening?
No, it's fuzzy like always.
Let's hope that it's just a false alarm. They will keep Trianne safe.
Aggie, you're talking like we are little kids. One day, Trianne will reach her limit, and Trebe will take on the role of gatekeeper. I am just a little concerned about her state of mind. We want to say a proper goodbye at the very least.
I will pray with you.
Thanks. And Aggie, it looks like we will need you to come with us to the baths this time. It feels like neither of us have laughed for a long while. It's time to head out with the West Wind!
All right.